There was a time when fuel efficiency was not just about saving money, it was about survival. During the 1900s, especially after fuel crises and economic struggles hit different parts of the world, car manufacturers faced a serious challenge. People no longer wanted giant engines that consumed endless fuel. They wanted smaller, smarter, and more economical machines that could travel farther while using less gasoline. And that challenge created some of the most legendary economy cars in automotive history. These vehicles were simple, lightweight, affordable, and incredibly fuel-efficient for their era. Some became family icons. Others transformed entire automobile industries forever. And surprisingly, many of these classic cars are still admired today because they proved one important thing. You do not need massive horsepower to become legendary. From Europe to Japan to America, these fuel-saving machines became symbols of practicality, reliability, and intelligent engineering. They were the cars ordinary people could actually afford to drive every day. And in today's world, where fuel prices continue rising again, their stories feel more relevant than ever. So today, we are counting down 7 famous vintage cars from the 1900s that became legendary because of their incredible fuel economy and unforgettable impact on automotive history. 7. Mini Cooper. When the Mini Cooper arrived in the late 1950s, it completely changed how small cars were designed. Instead of wasting space, engineers created a compact layout that maximized interior room while keeping fuel consumption impressively low. The result was a tiny British car that felt practical, efficient, and incredibly fun to drive at the same time. Its lightweight body and small engine made it perfect during fuel shortages, especially across Europe. But the Mini became more than just an economy car. It became a cultural icon. Celebrities drove it, movies featured it, and younger drivers loved its unique personality. Today, the original Mini Cooper remains one of the most admired classic compact cars in history. Collectors appreciate it because it proved fuel-efficient cars did not need to feel boring or cheap. It brought excitement and style into the world of economy vehicles, and that made it unforgettable. 6. Honda Civic First Generation. The first-generation Honda Civic arrived during the 1970s oil crisis, exactly when the world desperately needed fuel-efficient transportation. While large American cars continued consuming huge amounts of gasoline, the Civic offered something completely different: small size, excellent mileage, and dependable engineering. Its lightweight design and economical engine allowed drivers to save enormous amounts of fuel during a time when gas prices were rising rapidly. But reliability became the Civic's greatest strength. Owners discovered these cars could last for years with minimal maintenance, making them extremely popular across America and Japan. Today, the original Civic is respected because it helped establish Honda as one of the most trusted automobile companies in the world. It proved that fuel efficiency and reliability together could completely reshape the automotive industry. Even modern economy cars still follow the formula that the first Civic introduced decades ago. 5. Toyota Corolla First Generation. The Toyota Corolla became one of the most successful automobiles in history because it delivered exactly what ordinary people needed: excellent fuel economy, low maintenance costs, and long-term reliability. Introduced in the 1960s, the Corolla quickly gained popularity because it was affordable yet incredibly dependable. Its economical engine allowed families to drive farther while spending less on fuel, making it especially attractive during periods of economic uncertainty. Over time, millions of drivers trusted the Corolla because it simply worked without causing problems. Today, collectors and historians admire the first-generation Corolla because it represents the beginning of Toyota's worldwide dominance in the economy car market. It may not have looked exotic or luxurious, but it succeeded where it mattered most. It made transportation affordable for millions of people, and that achievement transformed it into one of the most important fuel-efficient cars ever created. 4. Renault 4. The Renault 4 became one of Europe's greatest economy cars because it combined practicality with incredible fuel efficiency. Introduced during the 1960s, it was designed for everyday life, whether driving through crowded cities or rough countryside roads. Its lightweight body and efficient engine allowed owners to travel long distances while using very little fuel, making it especially valuable during difficult economic periods. But what truly made the Renault 4 famous was its versatility. Families, workers, students, and businesses all used it because it adapted easily to almost any situation. Today, collectors admire the Renault 4 because it represents practical engineering at its finest. It was not flashy or expensive, yet it became one of the most successful European cars ever built. That success proved something powerful, that simplicity and efficiency often create the strongest automotive legends. 3. Peugeot 205 Diesel. The Peugeot 205 Diesel became legendary during the 1980s because it offered fuel economy numbers that shocked drivers across Europe. At a time when fuel prices worried millions of families, the 205 Diesel delivered extraordinary mileage while remaining practical and affordable. Its lightweight design and efficient diesel engine allowed owners to drive huge distances using very little fuel, making it one of the most economical cars of its generation. But the Peugeot 205 was not just about saving money, it also carried a stylish European design that gave it strong personality. Today, automotive enthusiasts still respect the 205 because it proved economy cars could feel modern, attractive, and enjoyable to own. For many collectors, it represents one of the smartest small car designs of the late 20th century. 2. Honda Insight First Generation. The first-generation Honda Insight completely changed the future of fuel-efficient cars. Introduced at the end of the 1900s, this futuristic hybrid vehicle shocked the automotive world with fuel economy numbers most drivers had never imagined before. Its lightweight aluminum body, aerodynamic shape, and hybrid technology allowed it to consume dramatically less fuel than traditional gasoline vehicles. But beyond the technology, the Insight represented a new direction for the entire industry. It showed manufacturers that fuel efficiency would become one of the most important goals of the future. Today, collectors admire the original Insight because it was one of the first truly successful hybrid economy cars ever produced. It was ahead of its time in almost every way, and its influence still shapes modern automotive engineering today. 1. Volkswagen Golf Diesel. At number 1 stands the Volkswagen Golf Diesel, one of the most famous fuel-efficient cars of the entire 20th century. Introduced during a time when fuel economy became critically important, the Golf Diesel offered something revolutionary: excellent mileage combined with everyday practicality and reliability. Families loved it because it was spacious enough for daily life while remaining incredibly economical to operate. The diesel engine became famous for lasting hundreds of thousands of miles while consuming remarkably little fuel. Over time, the Golf evolved into one of the most successful compact cars ever built, but the diesel versions remained especially respected for their efficiency. Today, collectors and enthusiasts still admire the classic Golf diesel because it perfectly balanced economy, comfort, and dependability. It became more than just a practical car. It became a symbol of smart engineering that changed how the world viewed fuel-efficient transportation forever. These cars may not have been the fastest or the most luxurious machines of the 1900s, but they achieved something far more important. They helped millions of ordinary people travel farther, spend less, and experience reliable transportation during difficult economic times. Their legacy continues today because they proved that intelligent engineering can sometimes matter more than raw power. And that is exactly why these legendary, fuel-efficient classics still hold a special place in automotive history. Subscribe to The Machine Diaries.